Hi, I'm Susanne Enrico. I'm from the Faculty of Military Science, and this is my beautiful campus. So, my teaching philosophy is grounded in the fact that students succeed when structured knowledge is combined with genuine caring and support. So, in the Defence Intelligence Study program where I teach in a very unique military academic environment where my students are faced with many responsibilities, some military, some personal, some academic, and also family responsibilities. I therefore try to create a learning environment that is really where the students can feel seen and respected and supported, but is still challenged academically. So I also try to use South African and African examples when I teach, and real-world scenarios, as well as intelligence-related case studies, just to connect the theory to the practical. And for me, then, teaching is not only about delivering content, it's about building confidence and encouraging critical thinking, and also helping our students believe that they can, at the end of the day, succeed in their studies. So what keeps me motivated is definitely seeing my students grow, especially when they arrive uncertain and later develop into confident graduates and young professionals. So as I said before, many of our students carry real-world pressures. So when they achieve success, it's for me, it's never just academic, it's also personal. So the most rewarding moment for me is definitely seeing them walk upon the graduation stage. Knowing the effort, the resilience, the support, and everything that went into that achievement. So that really reminds me that teaching matters and why I will continue to give them my best. My advice to other lecturers would be to really remain reflective and to never underestimate your own teaching story and to share that with other lecturers. So through my SOEL journey, I realized that there's many things that we as lecturers do instinctively, such as adapting material, supporting students, changing curriculums, improving assessments, etc., which are already forms of educational leadership. And that educational leadership does not mean holding a formal leadership position. Good teaching does not require perfection. That's the other thing I learned. It requires honesty, reflection, and a willingness to keep learning. So listen to your students, understand their context, and then allow your teaching also to grow with them. Thank you.